pull the trigger. You won't find the light in the smoke and mirrors. You're screaming my name, we're lost in the haze. Baby, tell me, are you entertained? They're saying my name, calling me insane. I'm running like a bullet to the brain, 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 brain. Welcome to the carnival, the freaks come out to play. Sunshine eyes, in our eyes, and we've got games to play. Welcome to the carnival, you play to make mistakes. You make us hear the freak shows, we don't try to run away.
Good afternoon. Hey, the mic working properly today. Good. We're gonna go continue. And hopefully we can't cock it up anymore today as we did. Oh god, extreme risk. Captain, it was brought to my attention that Balana has been running high-risk simulations in the holodeck with the safety protocols disabled. He claims there is nothing to worry about, and it drastically improves their readiness. But the risks are significant. An accident could be catastrophic. Shall we intervene? These safety protocols exist for a reason, no exception. Nah, who cares? 200 morale drop. We have 4,000. We could, even if we lost 2,000, it wouldn't be such a big deal right now because we'll probably get it back. Oh, yeah, except comes. Wait, hold on. This one moves us out of this system, doesn't it, if I remember rightly? How do we have 300 uranium in our... Okay, what? 300 uranium and our max capacity is 200. And we have 227 titanium and our max capacity is 200. How? I'm very confused. Is there not anything else we need to do? Let's see if we can do some other... What are we doing in here? No research. Okay, we've only got 78. We don't have a lot. We could do... Reduces initial building and upgrade times by 15%. Ooh, I might do that because upgrades are going to be a lot quicker. But I don't think we can upgrade anything. Phaser control. This is level 3. This should be level 2. Good. Can't upgrade that. Can't upgrade that. Oh, I think we can upgrade this though. Oh, wait, didn't we? I thought we learned that. Oh no, maybe we didn't learn it yet. No, I'm trying to find something to upgrade to just waste a bit of resources because we've definitely got 100 more uranium than we're supposed to have. And I don't know how we got 100 more, but we can get something upgraded. That would be pretty sick. We can upgrade this. This will use a big chunk of it up. Yeah, look, we actually upgraded that. It cost 60 uranium, but because we had 100 over the amount we're supposed to have, it used the entire 100. In other words, it couldn't give us the change, so it just used 100 to upgrade it instead. But we didn't lose any technically. I don't know how that happened. It must have These two must have bugged somehow. Very nice if the dilithium had done that and we'd have gotten like 156 dilithium. And that I wouldn't complain at. Alright. And there's nothing else that we really need, right? We've not been here, we're just going to go here. As we can. I'm going to have a look around and see what there is. Okay, transporters are done. Nice. One remaining. And done. Zari mercenary.
What are your orders,
start
Captain?
Combat. Let's go.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
Yeah, we've got to do this. That is.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Right. We can scan everything in here though. There's some science. We'll go over there and get the free science. We get 60. Lovely, we've got 116 now. Means we can probably upgrade something. Oh, there's some more science. Wait. That's a different icon. What is that? I was trying to zoom out a little bit. What is this? I've got to see what this is. Finally fascinating with Voyager must move on, try to break through. Oh. As Voyager approaches the planet, sensors register a subtle pull. A gravimetric gradient appears to be drawing the ship into orbit. Very quickly realises that the planet rotates faster than other planets, and time passes much faster due to tachyon core. 1 full day on the surface equals to just 1 second aboard Voyager. ARU facility. We don't have that. How do we not have a sensor array level 2 yet? Hey, we got a 200 back, but we lost 70 hull. Okay. Time to repair. And we probably just leave 1 actually, it's fine. No, let's do 2. We do 8. It won't take long. Okay, sensor array. That's... Where the hell? I'm still confused as to where... How do we upgrade our sensor array? Because I don't see it. Still. Huh. This is upkeep. Okay, we're not doing that. Can I upgrade this? No. Can this even be upgraded? No. Food. Not food. Fuel. You know what? I'm going to do that because we get 10 more dilithium. This is fine because we have fuel here. We can go and get a bunch of fuel. Fuel. And we're pretty much full. I'm just gonna do this one because there's nothing else to do. I'm still worried about losing something. I'm gonna go to the boards here. Just top up my titanium. Oh, good job. Right, now we're gonna go. Yes. Captain, Stein and I assembled the salvage probe parts into a coil. It's integrated and online. We had to improvise, so don't expect the full potential. Maybe 15 years instead of 20, closer home. Just don't ask for an encore. It's capable of doing a jump of this magnitude, only one. Good work, Lieutenant. Every light year counts. Alright everyone, we took an enormous risk going after this coil. Now it's time to see the payoff. 15 years closer to home. It might not be the end of our journey, but it's a major step forward. Let's take it. Helm, activate the transwarp drive. Bring us closer to home. Dark Frontier. Congratulations, completed Dark Frontier. Nice. There's nobody on away teams that I remember. I hope not.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. Voyager utilized a Borg transwarp coil to execute an approximated 20,000 light-year jump, effectively reducing the duration of our journey home by 15 years. While my original risk projections were substantial and remain logically sound, the successful outcome of this controversial maneuver requires an adjustment to my earlier assessment. I was advised to have a little more faith in unconventional endeavors. I presume faith is now a quantifiable variable I must incorporate into all future risk assessments. Fascinating. Supplemental. Voyager has intercepted a Federation distress signal. Despite confirmation of its legitimacy, we are alert considering our history of deceptive encounters in the Delta Quadrant. The only current plausible explanation, absent further data, is that another ship has been displaced into the Delta Quadrant by the caretaker entity. To formulate a suitable response, Captain Janeway has called a senior staff meeting on the bridge.
Ironstorm, entering an Ironstorm. So, minus 24 per cycle warp core integrity, and each, is that power? Each minus 50. Yes, we know at homesickness. Okay, if we've got anything we can do, we've got 196 research. Lowers morale 3 by cycle. I don't know if we need to really upgrade that anymore. Attack team level 3, increase the rules after combat by 50%. Interesting. Morale. Shot to level 3. I'm gonna do that. We'll get more damage. Right, let's scan this place. I'm guessing this light blue stuff, this stuff is the ion storm. Federation Starship Equinox, we're under attack, we need assistance. This is Captain Ransom of the Federation Starship Equinox. We're under attack, we need assistance. The distress call was transmitted 14 hours ago from 3.2 light years away. Are we sure it's not fake this time? I checked for traces of alteration, there were none. Their signal signature checks out, and our database does list an Equinox under the command of Captain Ransom. The Equinox is a Nova class ship, designed for planetary research, not long-range tactical missions. You know this ship and its captain? Only by reputation, Ransom is an exobiologist, given command of the Equinox after making first contact with the Euridians. Species Federation believed to be extinct, he proved otherwise. We should look into the distress call. Set course, maximum warp. I always wanted to meet Ransom. Too bad it won't be under better circumstances. I look forward to meeting him and his crew. It would explain my knowledge of humanity. Put it now. How? Like how? Right. I'm guessing it's this. Although it's in another sector, so we're gonna go and do this one first because I want to see what this is. Bang! Iron Storm. Right, we can upgrade our disruptor room now. Captain. Oh, I always read that out. I shouldn't really read that out. But anyway, here we are. The Talaxian readings are clear. They're all huddled inside that primary asteroid in the center of the field. I can hardly believe it. A whole colony of my people right here. I'm sure we'd have 1,000 things to discuss. Scan the asteroid field. Got a 75% chance. Scanning. I'm picking up multiple impact craters and thermal residue. It appears the field has been subjected to heavy bombardment. Furthermore, there is a total absence of defensive systems. For a colony this far from their homeworld, such lack of security is illogical. Hail them. USS Voyager, Council, Regent Oxalon speaking. We have nothing for you and we want nothing from you. Turn your ship around and leave us in peace. Regent, we aren't here to threaten you. We just want to talk. In this quadrant, a friendly face is just a mask for a predator. Please leave us before your presence brings more trouble to our door. This, wow. So this is a 95% chance, right? So 50% from Catherine Janeway, and 45% from Neelix, I guess. 50% chance by default, I mean, and then 45% from Neelix being level 4, I guess. That's how they work. This is 95. This is 105 of help to gain the trust. And this, well, this is just ridiculous. This is like 115. I think that's the highest chance we've ever had. Just the bombing, perhaps we can help. We've seen the damage to your home. We have supplies and resources to offer. If your intentions are truly altruistic, please put them into practice. We have severe structural damage from recent attacks. Provide us with the uranium and titanium needed for the repairs, and we can talk. 40 uranium, 25 titanium. Sure. Consider it done. We're beaming the resource over immediately. No strings attached. Trust is a rare commodity in the Delta Quadrant. As the supplies are delivered, 2 Talaxian figures materialise on the transporter platform. Regent Oxylon and his trusted advisor Dex. While Oxylon's face reflects a mixture of anxiety and suspicion, Dexa appears determined, as if she has been waiting a long time for this moment. They're your people, Mr. Neelix. Why don't you do the honours? Me, Captain? Oh, you can count on me. Welcome, welcome, Regent Oxylon, Dexa. I cannot tell you how good it is to see Talaxian faces again. My name is Neelix. Please follow me. I've already prepared a light refreshment in the mess hall. Forgive our reluctance. We've had a few good experiences with outsiders. You already mentioned not wanting any more trouble on your doorstep. What kind of trouble are we talking about? The kind we would appreciate your assistance. Careful, Dexa. No, Oxylon. We're well past the point of being picky about who our friends are. Outsiders usually just make things worse. Worse? How could things get any worse? I'm tired of running away. It's time we stood our ground. And if these people are willing to stand with us, I say we let them. Let us not get ahead of ourselves. I can see that you've been through a lot, but we are missing so many of the facts. Why don't you start from the beginning and explain the situation? 5 years ago, 500 of us settled in this asteroid field. We were at peace until a few weeks ago. A group of miners arrived, led by a man named Nakona. He claims he has the legal right to the asteroid field and says we are squatting on his property. He didn't want to fight. We offered Nakona... we didn't want to fight. We offered Nakona the rights to mine the outer rings, but he refused and says the richest ore is directly beneath our colony. Nakona's been bombarding the field ever since to drive us out, and now he's given us an ultimatum. We have 3 days to evacuate or he'll blow the colony apart while we're still inside. We aren't warriors, we're a colony of families. When we settled here, we took apart 5 of our 6 ships to build our home. Our last remaining vessel isn't really large enough to carry our people, let alone our belongings. It's monstrous. This Nakona sounds like the sort of individual who will sell his own mother for a kilo of dilithium. We must intervene. Evacuate and resettle. Fortify the colony. Buy out, pay Nakona and his miners to relocate. Tactical intervention, force Nakona and the miners to retreat. Maintain neutrality, withdraw. I like the way they come to give you no one left behind, huh? No, I don't think there's no one left behind. Yeah, I don't think we left anyone in the last system. Anyway, I don't know what to do here. We have 5 choices. I mean, to be fair, if we evacuate and resettle them, we've got to find somewhere for them. And seeing as we've only just joined this sector, we'd have no idea where. If we fortify it and put a protective shield around it, well, that's great until it fails. And then what? If we buy out Nakona and his miners to relocate, that is more of a permanent solution, but not really. As anyone else could come along and be like, oh, we bought the rights off of Nakona. Because technically, it doesn't say that we're buying the rights, right? It says buy out, but it doesn't say we're buying the rights. So maybe, I don't know. Tactical intervention. I kind of want to do this one just to see what it does. Did they have this in the show? And if they did, what did they do? I don't know what they did. And buyout could mean most of our titanium or even our dilithium, which we don't have a lot of. I'm sure we can find more. This Nakona seems to be motivated by profit. We can offer him resources enough to make him move his operation more lucrative than staying. You would sacrifice your own supplies to buy our peace. This is incredibly generous. It's a bitter pill to swallow, paying a bully to leave. It might not feel like the heroic choice, Dexter, but a leader's true heroism is measured by the lives they save. You're as wise as you are generous, Neely. I think we'd sleep better knowing you were nearby. Thank you, Captain. We must hurry. Nakona's ultimatum expires in just 2 days. Okay, so we got 2 days to figure out what the bitch wants. And I've lost a lot of dilithium. Oh yeah, we sent a bunch over, didn't we? Not dilithium, titanium and duranium. That's alright, good job we can get some more. Oh, I missed one. Alright, this is now maxed. Level 3. Do we have anything? Might do this one. We could do a large cargo bay actually. That would increase all of our stuff. Look, we can hold. Oh, I guess it would be plus 4,500 fuel. We could we wouldn't have to worry about fuel again. We'd have a ridiculous amount. Let's see. Let's build up a bit of space first. See if we can get the max, because we could do with it. Oh no. God damn it, really? Borg probe and a reinforced Borg probe. Oh dear. Oh very dear.
What are your orders, Captain?
Weapons.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
It's quite a long fight, actually.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Okay, the reinforced Borg probe is down pretty much.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Nice. I don't need much more here, to be fair. We could just go to this one. Nakona's mining ship. Okay, let's go there. Let's see what he wants. The shiver runs along the spines of everyone on the bridge. Voyagers have entered a new system, and the sight before them is hauntingly beautiful, inspiring both respect and fear. Spatial anomaly 521, according to the Starfleet database, it's known as a graviton ellipse. Graviton ellipse, that rings a bell. One of these engulfed the John Kelly, an Earth astronaut, during one of the early Mars missions, Ares 4. You know, it's something interesting, something very funny. I watched the Martian, the movie The Martian again, but probably for about the 6th time yesterday. And if I remember, their missions were Ares 3 and Ares 4. I'm sure it was. Let's observe the ellipse, because it looks good. Let's observe the anomaly. An opportunity like this comes once in a lifetime, or once in 5 lifetimes. Captain, is it just me, or Did that thing just get bigger? Sensors indicate that the ellipse is now heading straight for Voyager. Time to impact? Imminent, Captain. 85% chance of reverse thrusters. 7 isn't here. 100% times to consult with Harry on why is it following us. Why is it following us, Ensign? It's being drawn by our power emission and our shields. Cut power and reverse shield polarity. The ellipse has adjusted its course and is moving away from Voyager. We're bringing main power back online. Captain, this could be our chance. Maybe it's the same ellipse that engulfed Ares 4. I always wanted to go down in history, but I never had John Kelly's approach in mind, Commander. We were, as Human put it, lucky. Maybe we shouldn't push our luck. So... Okay, so... Vadawa targeting technology. I guess that's one thing we missed then. We don't have Vadawa targeting technology. But that was 100%. We have Chakotay level 10 gives us 75% on top of the 40. So again, 115%. Or telecartography level 2, which is 90%. So we're going to do Chakotay's way. Chakotay, she's all yours. It's the same ellipse that engulfed the Ares 4 module. Captain, we have to go inside. This is the closest we've come to Earth in a long time, Captain. Okay, send an away team. We might get something, might get new technology. I'll have to make adjustments to the shuttle shields beforehand. Work your magic, away team stand by. That's pretty sick. Do we need to do anything? Oh yeah, craft shuttle adjustments in the workshop. Shuttle adjustments. This is going to take 6 turns. Okay. We can scan this system. Oh, the graviton ellipse is there. We're nowhere near the graviton ellipse. Why did we get the graviton ellipse stuff come up when we're nowhere near it? Alright. Captain. Oh yeah. I said I wasn't going to read those out. That must be Nakona's mining fleet. Open the channel. Who's clogging up my comms? State your business and get out of my way. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway of Starship Voyager. We're here on behalf of the Talaxian colony you've been harassing. Harassing? Those scroungers are squatting in my field. That rock belongs to me, and I'm just taking back what's mine. I've got a quota to fill. That's exactly why I'm here. You're a businessman, Mr. Nakona. In the end, it's all about profit, isn't it? I'm listening. What would you say to compensate that far exceeds your original fee for this contract, and all you have to do is leave the colony alone? Still listening. 600 deuterium. I don't want to offer him dilithium. The Dreadnought AI. We could have had Dreadnought AI. Oh man, some of these unlocks seem pretty damn clear. We don't have the diplomat's ear either. I mean, these are only 85% chance, so they're not as good. This is 100%. This is also 100%. I don't want to give him dilithium, but we also don't have... Actually, we do have this. We could give him this. Let's just do this. I'm offering you a cargo haul that effectively doubles what your current contract is paying for that ore. Double the pay for half the sweat. Now that's a ledger I can get behind. We have a deal, Captain. I expect you to keep your end of the bargain. You're leaving those Talaxians in peace. Talaxians? Never heard of them. Must have been some other guy hauling those rocks. And now, if you excuse me, there's a whole lot of profit calling my name in the next sector. Pleasure doing business with you, Captain. Sensors confirmed the kind of ships have withdrawn entirely from this sector, Captain. You did it. You freed us from his shadow. You've given me so much to think about regarding the kindness of strangers. No more hiding. No more running. The children will grow up in peace because of you. Thank you, Captain. We want you to have our geothermal charging stations. Hello, new technology. We've mastered the art of tapping into planetary heat to sustain ourselves. These units will recharge your batteries whenever a geothermal source is available. Okay, that's cool. So if we do ever run out of power, we can fly closer to a geothermal planet and it will just recharge the battery. Sounds good. That's a generous gift, Dexter. It's good to know that while we help secure your home, you've helped us get a little closer to ours. We put this technology to good use. It's time we return to our people and tell them the threat is over. But Neelix, you've shown such courage and loyalty to us. We will be honest if you choose to stay with us. Our colony would truly benefit from someone with your spirit. You're asking me to stay? I don't know if I can. I have duties here, people who count on me, though. Oh, count on me. Though I would be lying if I said the thought hadn't crossed my mind. I've dreamed of being home among Talaxians for so long. It's a difficult choice. I take my role on this ship very seriously, but my heart is torn. And Kez, my love, I couldn't ask you to give up your life on this ship for me, but the thought of leaving you behind is more than I can bear. You won't have to. My place is with you, my dearest. I want us to spend the time we have remaining together. Oh. I want to keep them. I think we need to keep them. Encourage Neelix to leave. Starfleet needs a permanent ambassador in Delta Quadrant. Well, we do, but technically if he's on our ship, he could still be an ambassador, right? I think we're going to ask him to stay. This crew relies on you for more than just your hot meals, Neelix. You're our guide through the unknown and one who keeps our spirits up. Then I'm staying right where I am. I'm honoured you asked me, Dexter, but my place is here. Hey, 400 morale. I think if we'd have let him go, we'd have probably lost that. We'd have probably got a 500 morale hit or something. I wish you and your colony every success. Goodbye. We will miss you, Neelix, but understand you've found a different kind of home among the stars. You've done enough for us today to last a lifetime. Farewell. You've done a remarkable thing here, Mr. Neelix. Your devotion to your people is a treatment. Hey, 1000 XP. You're a natural leader. That's very kind, Captain, but my job as your guide isn't finished, and I must say I'm quite looking forward to the adventures that lie ahead. We won't keep them waiting. Helm back on the original course. Engage. Okay, so now we've just got to top up our crap again because we just like wasted a load of it, right? So we're still waiting for this shuttle thing to be done. We didn't get as much as I'd hoped, but we got some. We do need to come down here and get some more titanium. Blueprints are done. How much science we got? 148. We did that, we'd get a bigger battery. Oh no, the geothermal charging station. Every time a point of interest is included on a planet or asteroid, each battery compartment charges by 10 and each large battery by 40. I'm going to just do that because that's kind of handy. Like every time we go to a planet, we get some power back in the battery if we use it. We haven't run out yet, so not such a big point, but I want to know. I still want to know how I upgrade the friggin' sensors, though. Can't even upgrade these. It'd be nice if you could do it in here. Management, upgrade sensor. I don't know how you upgrade the sensor. Unless it's just thingy. Interesting. Unless it's just a skill upgrade. You know, like it upgrades because you upgrade the skill. 121. Yeah, we do this. Fine, we lost a little bit. Not a problem. Right, the away team's done. So let's go and do the away team stuff first. 72. Is there anything? Holodeck level 3. Increases morale bonus by 3. All crew members get a bonus +1 morale per cycle. See, that would be handy. We got a lot of quarters, so I might have to get one of these and lower our power output. Because, like, we generate 400 and we're using 374. But if we buy one, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'd get like 11 power back. Oh, there's another one there, 12. Yeah, we'd get like 12 power back, and then if we did the other one that makes the holodeck give us 6 back, because that's using 32 now, it would be what, 26 would use? That's a big chunk of extra power back. The new A-team. Right, what do we need? Science, Starfleet. I just don't know what this one is. I'm just going to call it Starfleet. We also need phaser and engineering. So phaser and engineering. Balana's quite high on both. I was about to say where the hell is Tuvok, but he covers a lot, so we've got to send Tuvok. I think he's not very high, but he's quite high engineering. Actually, he's higher engineering than her. Seven, 5. He's high science. But yeah, we need someone with high engineering. So 58. Who else has got higher engineering? Kim's got 73. Think him. And now what do we need? Pilot. Airstream Paris, look, recommended traits, pilot and survivalist. Who's survivalist? Chakotay is a survivalist. We get both of them done. Interesting. There's strong turbulence, shields are holding, picking up the Ares 4 in front of us. Wait, debris field ahead in our way, collision imminent. Divert all power to shields. Not very good. Helm, go to menu control and get us out of here. Ares can hand crit it. Brace for impact. Singularly, any of these. Well, that's a guaranteed crit. But I'm going to do this one because we get titanium. Not titanium, dilithium. The pilot manages to outmaneuver the chaotic trajectories of the incoming debris. The away team emerges unscathed en route to the Ares 4 module, where we pick up Mark Watney. No, not right. We're clear now. We could take fuel samples from the ellipse on the way to Ares 4. Survivalist. Take samples of historic purposes. Take samples for scientific purposes. Head for Ares 4 without any detours. We get 600 morale, which we don't need. I want to do scientific, but he's kind of low. Whereas that is pretty much a guaranteed crit, and we did crit, so we got more anyway. Gote picks up signs of lost civilization, an unknown religio-scientific artifact. He beams the artifact aboard, and the team finally has the Ares 4 module in its visual range. However, Voyager must warn them that the ellipse is on a collision course with a dark matter asteroid. Time is of essence. So we got 90. So the other one with 2 rot was going to give us 96 science, and because I picked this one up and it was a 80% chance or 85% chance to crit, we actually got 90, which is good. And we got 900 morale that we just didn't need, but we did get 6 dilithium, which we did, which is really good. Captain, Ares 4 is intact. Kelly's logs might still be in there. We don't have much time. We could try to get them out. Track to the Ares 4 out of the ellipse. Ooh, risky. Beam aboard the Ares 4 and download the logs manually. That's like a 95% chance to succeed. Leave the Ares 4 behind and just get out of here. We could literally just crit this, but I don't want to. I'm going to do this one. Because we can't really, it's going to be hard to fail. The away team beams aboard and downloads all of Kelly's logs along with the Ares 4 scans. Voyager then informs them that the eclipse has increased speed. Captain, we can't tell if we're going to make it in time. Reroute power from life support to the thrusters. Not a good idea, obviously. 50-50. Fire a photon torpedo at the debris field behind you, and then it will propel you out of the ellipse. That's an absolute crit. So we're going to do that one. Photon torpedo hits a pile of debris behind the shuttlecraft. The shuttle rides the wave of the explosion and safely leaves the ellipse. And we got a bunch of cool stuff for it. I still can't believe we found Kelly's module. It's like finding a message in a bottle from the earliest days of space exploration. Indeed. Ensign, have Kelly's logs been secured? Yes, Captain. They're being transferred to Astrometrics as we speak. I will study the data in greater detail. Make it a top priority. He deserves a proper memorial even if it's centuries overdue. That's really good. We've got 200 of everything, so we're full here. Everything's full, apart from fuel, but we can go get fuel, so it's not a problem. Our hull is full, our morale is full. We still need another 1,000. Let's take these guys off because we don't need them on hull repair anymore. What we got now? 286. Right. Let's... I'm going to get the holodeck to level 3 first. But we also need to do this Ares 4 module analysing. Do we need to build anything? No. Okay, good job then. We're still missing a bunch of rooms. I don't think there's anything we can build. Could put another large battery component in. Don't really need more officers' quarters. We've got no one that's out of thingy. Ooh, did we build the cloaking device? I don't think we did. I'm pretty sure we didn't. We built the metaphasic shield room, but we didn't build the cloaking device. We could build another phaser room. +2 energy threshold, 50 weapon subsystem health limit to 4. I'm thinking that we might build another phaser room. Just because we can. We get stronger phasers. And then cutting beam. Right, we can't build a cutting beam. We've unlocked it, we can't build it. We'll build that next time. We need more resources now, so... Yeah, I need... Right, okay. Yeah, we can upgrade. We can have two phaser rooms. That'll be pretty freaking nuts. 2 phaser rooms. Is there anyone else we can put in the phaser room? Another hero. Increases the fire rate of phasers. Increases the fire rate of phasers. He's already in phase control. We can put a Seska in now. Level 5. Seems kind of sick. Don't think we can get a hero in there. And can we get a hero in here? Who can we put in here? Nobody? Nobody. Or we can put a hero in here. Who can go in here? We can put him in there. 42% to room efficiency. Oh, we're going to put... Let's put him in, actually. He gives us better shields. 42% to room efficiency on shields. 383. We'll get some of those resources, the ones that gives us power back. A nice forested area. Let's try this. Come on, give me green. Nice. Thanks. Right, we're back to 139. That means I can build a Borg thing, right? Oh, I need 90 of those. Okay. Let's go and get some of them then. Watch on Kelly's logs by attempting. Okay. This blue, I don't think it's critical. I think if they're gold quests, it means that they can maybe jump you between sectors randomly. Centuries apart, Kelly and Janeway share a moment. 2 leaders faced with the unknown. 2 people unsure whether they'll make it back home. Janeway watches John Kelly through the fading log. He still goes about his duties, documenting the starless void, even observing an alien wreck outside. As oxygen dwindles, Kelly recalls his last thoughts. He faces death with no regret. Just a quiet smile and abiding wonder. Ares 4, mission record, October 25th. It's been a nice place to visit, but I'm ready to come home. I've had enough fuel for one last engine burn. Wish me luck. Good luck. Incredible, Kelly was alive inside the ellipse. It's amazing everyone assumed he was killed instantly. I guess that's one more history book we'll have to amend when we get home. This man, Kelly, was an extraordinary individual. I say they don't make them like they used to. They don't make a lot of things like they used to. Self-serviceable cars. TVs that don't break after 2 years. Kelly's logs, they're not so different from our own. We're also lost in the unknown, knowing where we want to go, but without the faintest idea if we'll ever get there. Curious. Human sentimentality is a driving force on this ship. We should honour the late astronaut in some way to alleviate the emotional strain on board. You read my mind, right? So, scientific contribution or historical achievement. Ooh. If we do scientific achievement, it makes me think that looking into his science, it could unlock something. But his historical achievement could give more morale, but we don't really need that, do we? I'm going to do scientific. Computer play Kelly's log dated 19th after he entered the ellipse. If there's a way in, there's got to be a way out. I'm going to fire up the spectral imager before I initiate another engine burn. Collect as much data as I can. The imager's been working overtime, cataloguing all the matter in here, but a lot of it defies analysis. I think we're going to need to make room on the periodic table. Mission Control, Dad, whoever finds this, do me a favour, take all the data I've collected, put it to good use. I hope you don't look at this as a failure. I don't. Do you hear that? That is the resolve of a scientist, a man whose life is placed second behind his research and passion for discovery. Hey, look, science tech tree. Scientific milestone unlocked. Nice. So you wish to honour Kelly the researcher. Scientific milestone unlocked. Science tech tree. I would honour John Kelly the man. He went for a nosedive into the unknown, and here we are, learning from him over 300 years later. True explorer, John, your legacy will endure. So we unlocked something. Definitely unlocked something. Cloaking device. Can we do anything in here? No, can't even put a hero in here. Well, that's fine. Right, we're at 200. So now we can do... What was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to build this Borg cutting beam. Right, we lose 2 morale per cycle. But this also increases weapon subsystem health in combat. So we're going to build that. Nice. We're at 428 power. See, now we're minus 28 power. Now we're going to be relying on batteries. How does that use so much? Holy shit. Oh. Let's scoot up here and grab some fuel. We have a hero in here. We've got no one to put in here though, have we? No, didn't think so. It's fine. Holodeck level 2. Right. So we're going to have to do optimize energy. So that'll give us some. We can't upgrade it anyway from 32 to we use 8. God damn it. We don't need it right now, but it just does mean that we can upgrade it at some point. Almost max. Right, we've got another blue one over here. I'm thinking of doing the blue ones first. The other one might be like one of those will jump you out of the sector things, and I don't really want that. Food, okay. That it? That's it. Right, let's see what this is. Captain, I'm reading large amounts of titanium from this Class K planet. Helm, take us closer. Captain, radiation levels are 3,000 isorems and climbing. As Voyager descends, the view beyond their hull is not of a planet, but a tomb. Below, the skeletal remains of a vast city stretch. The very air is shrouded. Oh, is a shroud, thick with a choking cloud of radiation that swallows all light and hope, enduring nothing can be seen, only felt. What happened here? It appears we are in the middle of some kind of nuclear winter. That's not the worst of it, Captain. I'm picking up faint life signs from within the city. We can't risk taking Voyager down in this storm, but we need to get closer, get those life signs out safely. 10-2 Vox. Oh man, now we've got a choice. Maybe we might lose one of them. Send Balana or 2 Vox. Normally we'd send 2 Vox, but I'm going to send Balana because if it's radiation, it could be something that went wrong, and her expertise in engineering might be able to fix it or help. Lieutenant Torres, I want full sweep of that city. Be careful. Right, we just got to wait now. We can go here and pick up somebody. Oh, there's also someone there we can pick up. What do we got? 50? Okay, we'll have to wait. We've detected a settlement of Class M planet. Population appears to be Borg, but alright, well, let's we've got enough Borg. I'm just gonna do this. We're just gonna get 50. Science. Fantastic. We've got nothing to analyze. We've got nothing to build. Right. We need to lower that a little more. So holodeck efficiency by 6. We can lower it by 6. Oh, we need 130, damn it. Oh, it's observation lags. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're going to have to do this one. Just not yet, because, like, we're losing thingy. We need to upgrade. Actually, we need to do one of these. Core efficiency. Ooh, that would give us way more power. Alright, we need a little bit more thingy anyway. Oh, we did this one. Let's go here. Dilithium. See if we can get the maximum amount of 9. Oh, really? Bit. Seems that the Borg probe has been stranded in this debris field. Scanned to indicate the Borg are aboard, but it seems to have been disconnected from the collective. Transport them to a holodeck. We can let them calm them down safely. Transport to a regenerate alcohol where they can fully regenerate and calm down. Do this one. 7X Borg joined Voyager. No, we need another alcove. The cave system is thick with radiation as the crew enters. Thousands of stasis pods are embedded in walls. Most are coated in dust, some are shattered with exposed wiring and broken glass. Few still glow, faintly, their systems barely clinging to life. Captain, these walls are loaded with titanium. That's why the hundreds, maybe thousands of stasis pods down here survived, shielded from the radiation for nearly 900 years. So, do we wake them up? Oof. I want to wake them up, but we could do with the titanium. They might give us some. See if you can wake them up. They might need our medical assistance. We're low on stuff now. Go over here. We can get some uranium. And we've got to wait for these anyway. Yes, I know, energy loss. Oh no. Oh no. Return. Who am I? Oh, I'm missing. Polluting torpedo. No. Vidian shield improvements. What? Two coordinated attack, holographic distraction, rousing speech, marking maneuver, telepathic, shield hacking, warp core overcharge. Let's do Tuvok.
What are your orders, Captain?
Orders. Attack.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Sounds good. Holy shit, what is all this?
Ability ready, Captain.
I don't know what that is.
Ability ready. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
We're definitely having more phaser fire anyway. Hydroponics is off. Right, we're going to turn this off. Because we don't really need that on. But we do need hydroponics. Oh man. We need that on too. Shoot. Right, we're going to turn the holodeck off for now because we need food on. We need this on. We'll do this as soon as we've, you know, got one of these working. This one for a start. Phew. How do we have no... Oh, we've got 10 in there. I was going to say, how do we have no one in there? I was looking here. Alright, that's fine. Right, let's grab as much as we can. Fantastic. And we go back here. Then we're going to have to scoot here and get a bunch of fuel. There was another one. Holodeck efficiency. Do I have any other efficiencies? Well, we need to do science lab as well. Scientific master, increase the research speed by 20%. Useful. Right, can't do anything really. Captain, the away team recovered 2 individuals from the stasis chambers. Vital signs are stable. Considering the radiation exposure and centuries of stasis, they want to talk to you. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway. Welcome aboard USS Voyager. With whom do we have the honour? Gedrin, are you the one who woke us? I gave the order, yes. We found thousands of pods like yours buried beneath the surface. We had no idea you were still alive. Then I owe you a great debt. Debt. I am Gedrin, and regrettably, I now find myself the leader of the Vadawar. Oh, it's the Vadawar. We can get these on our ship, and then we can unlock that Vadawa thing that would have given us 100% in whatever it was. It appears our former leader, Gull, perished in the stasis. Morin, Gull's former tactical officer. You're in stasis for 900 years. Why? What happened? We intended to sleep for only 5 years to escape the species called the TrueDeviL. I fear they're the reason my worlds are gone. Did you have a feud with the TrueDeviL? Why would they destroy your planet? Not just the TrueDeviL, others were in that onslaught. They attacked, we hid, expecting them to fight among themselves, to forget us. Dead hope. Multiple species don't unite against a single world without a reason. What exactly were your people involved in? Our ancestors walked the path of destruction with pride. We have been a target of their victims' anger since. Inherited guilt is a heavy burden, but 900 years is a long time. Do you truly believe that threat persists? We'll always be hunted, Captain. We seek no war, only respite. One way or another, our planet is no longer safe. Staying means certain death. If you can help us, we'd be forever in your debt. Sure. Everyone deserves a fresh start. We'll help your people. They will be overjoyed to hear this. I'll remain here to assist with the awakening, but might Morin and a few of our people join you? Of course, we'll return once we've located a habitable world. Senior officers meet me in astrometrics. Search begins now. Right. Astrometrics. There's nothing for us to do in astrometrics. So... meh. Right. Try this, come on. Nice. Lots of fuel. I think the top one gives fuel. The bottom one gives food, which we don't need right now. Nice. Okay, we're full. Sector. Right, we can go and do this one, I guess. Explore the sector until stellar cartography locates a habitable planet. Alright, fine. It's fine. We need anything. We do need titanium. Sure. We're approaching the Equinox, Captain. Reading multiple hull breaches. Their warp drive is offline. That's strange. Their shields are being disrupted by an unspecified energy surge. Source unknown. The view screen displays a Federation starship so badly battered it barely holds together. Its shields flicker erratically, barely containing the damage within. After their encounter with the Dauntless, the crew eyes this fellow Starfleet vessel with deep suspicion, wondering what horrors it endured. Open the channel. This is Captain Catherine Janeway, the Federation Starship Voyager. We're responding to your... Voyager, you've got to extend your shields around our ship. Match the emitter frequency. Do it. Did you hear that? Shields extended and holding, Captain. It's gone. Strange. Captain Ransom, can you hear me? Signal lost, Captain. I want to scan. I'm going to scan. Hope it's not too late. Scan the ship for life signs. Several life signs, some of them critical. Also large amounts of antimatter, but no source. We'll find out later. Assemble a away team. We have to secure the Equinox and its crew. So we need Doctor. We need someone with phaser. So Chakotay it's going to have to be. And someone with high engineering. So... do Balana. Captain, we're in Equinox's engineering. The warp core is critical. And the crew, we found a dead crewman with strange injuries. Orders. Scan the injured with medical tricorder. Scan body. Search the cause of death. Well, we can crit this. And we only need the doctor here. This sign means that we need the doctor for this one and the doctor for that one. So by the time we get to that one, he won't be fatigued anymore. So I was hoping to crit, to be fair. Team's medical tricorder indicates that every cell of the dead person has been desiccated. An immense amount of energy is necessary to cause something like this. What happened on this ship? Captain, the warp core could be a ticking time bomb. It needs to be stabilised quickly. See, and now we know why we brought Banana. I understand why we bought Banana. Let's do Banana. Come on. I didn't crit. The warp core is beyond repair and it poses no direct danger. Interestingly, it seems the Equinox crew made significant redesign to the dilithium matrix of the drive. Did they try using other types of fuel? Captain, we should... Did you hear that? Someone's trapped under the rubble. We need to free them. So now we need Chakotay. So coordinate your efforts to clear the way. Gives us morale that we don't really need. This gives us carefully cut through debris of phaser. This one we do need. Because we need the 42 dilithium, titanium. So I'm going to do that one. Come on, crit. Damn it. Team carefully cuts a large piece of debris apart so that they can be easily removed. A bruised woman in starfleet uniform calls out. Marla Gilmore, an ensign serving on the Equinox. She is grateful but urges others may need help as well. Okay, now we could do the doctor again, see, and he's not fatigued now. Captain, we found another crewman on our way to the bridge. His legs are trapped under a steel beam. So, Ocampa calm him down and keep him conscious. Stabilise him before freeing him, cutting free with a plasma torch. We can crit. It's 100% crit. Team calculates the amount of medication needed to stabilise the crewman. His body is under strain, but they are able to free him to take the time and in time to take care of his wounds. After he's stabilised, he's thankful of his rescue. His name is Noah Lessing, a crewman aboard the Equinox. Advancing deeper into the ship now. Captain, take cover. Phaser fire. Confused Equinox crewman is yelling, we're under attack. Orders. So, stun him with a phaser. Tell him who you are and to stand down, or go with a story and tell him you defeated the attackers. I kind of want to do this. We don't need this one. We're maxed on uranium. We're pretty much maxed on morale, so we don't need this one. But the extra 6 dilithium would be nice. The 60 research would be great, and the 60 of that would go to waste. But ooh, that's interesting. Well, let's hope we get it green. We got it green. The man drops his phaser and breaks down crying. As the team approaches, they hear him mumble that terrible things happened on the ship, weighing heavily on his conscience. The team then reaches the bridge, finding Captain Ransom and more unconscious crew. As Ransom comes to, he feebly asks is the Federation finally here? Captain Janeway will have much to explain. So overall, the Doctor almost hit level 10, which is super good. We got 162 research, 720 fuel, 42 titanium, 360 morale that we didn't really need, 9 dilithium, which we did need, and 60 uranium, which we didn't really need. Captain, you're waiting to return. The Equinox survivors are in sickbay. Very well. As soon as Captain Ransom is ready, I want you to talk to him. Oh, I want to talk to him. Captain Janeway, I'm glad to meet you. How's Earth? I wish I could say. You weren't sent here to find us. I'm afraid not. We've been stranded in the Delta Quadrant, pulled against our will by an alien called the Caretaker. He displaced us as well. I hate to admit it, but we've reached the end of what we can accomplish without aid. Ask me how we managed this unlikely survival. We have a 95% chance, so... The Equinox is a Nova-class science vessel designed for short-term research. You're not built for this. How did you travel this far with fewer resources than us? Honestly, Captain, we just got lucky. Found a wormhole The rest, it's not something I care to detail. We lost 39 crewmen. It was hell. May I ask you something, Captain? Prime Directive, how often have you broken it for the sake of protecting your crew? Did we break any Prime Directives? I think we broke one, didn't we? I think we broke one. I'm just going to do when it was necessary. I've certainly made compromises, hard decisions. Often, my crew's survival always comes first. Compromises, yes. Survival out here demands a certain darkness. We've all seen things, done things, and now we're even in more dire straits, needing your help. We've been under relentless alien attacks for weeks now. We can't communicate with them, and they cause serious damage each time our shields fail. Since you extended your shields onto my ship, you made yourself a target for, I would guess. He is correct. Our shields show multiple stress points. We are under attack. Where are these aliens? How do these aliens attack? How much damage do the aliens cause? Where? Who are these aliens, Captain Ransom? Did Equinox pick a fight with them? No, at least none we are aware of. Captain Janeway, I'm sorry to interrupt, but the Equinox crew, we've been working on a way to repel these things. And you are? Marla Gilmore, my operations officer. She knows her stuff. You see, these aliens are coming from another plane of existence. Maybe another dimension. They're opening fissures into our plane to attack. But they can't stay for long. If they don't go back, they die, which means they're vulnerable on this side. We came up with a multiphasic force field generator. The idea is to isolate them so they can't attack us anymore. An intriguing idea, as expected from someone of your renown. Did you manage to build a prototype? My crew, a resourceful, Captain. Yes, we did, but it's lost, I'm afraid. Our science lab was filled with radiation since an incident. I proposed downloading the blueprints from our computer. We'd have to start overbuilding it, but it's the only safe way. I want to consult with the crew before making a decision. I will consult with my crew, Captain Ransom. You'll hear our decision shortly. Alright, but don't take too long. We're under attack. My crew will assist you. They are already familiarizing themselves with your ship. It's a genuine pleasure to be on your ship, Captain Janeway. A welcome change from falling bulkhead, frankly. Right, with our guests out of earshot, what do you think? Ransom was evasive about their journey. Either it's rooted in trauma or he's hiding something. His prime directive question and that statement about surviving, demanding darkness, it suggests a far deeper compromise. Their explanation for the contaminated science lab is illogical. The described attacks would have had focus on antimatter containment to cause such radiation, and the aliens' attacks appear uncoordinated. The away team also encountered odd behaviour and unexplained phenomena. Agree the Equinox crew is behaving suspiciously. We should investigate. Disagree. I'm going to agree. There was too many bad things. I thought the same. Look into it, Lieutenant. I don't want to stir the pot just yet, but we need more information. Alright, so we've got fuel. We need titanium. Which we're not going to get here. But we do have research, so I'm going to research something. I'm going to research regeneration alcove, because it increases Borg from 10 to 20, meaning we only need one alcove, but we double the amount of that we can have. And seeing as we have 6 Borgs that have no homes yet, it kind of fixes 2 problems, right? Okay, have we been here? We have been here. There's nothing in it. Right, let's have a look on this one then. Right, let's scoot on over here. Right. So now we're going to have to build this to level 2, I guess, yes? Okay, that used a bit more of our titanium again. Ignore the sector until stellar cartography. Oh yeah, we got to do this. You are under ongoing attack. -6 hull damage per... Okay, so this is easy to fix. Funnily enough, we repair +8 and we're only losing +6, so we're actually only... We're not even losing, we're gaining +2 each time. So this will be up. Cool. I don't want to answer this yet because it's this main quest, but I want to do this indicate, this one. Awesome. Right, the Borg no longer have nowhere to live. What was the other thing we was going to do? Oh yeah, holodeck efficiency. Because we need to cut down on the amount of efficiency, right? We also need to... Can we upgrade this now? No, still locked. But it is generating... Can we just... Isn't this supposed to be doing +7? Why is it only 400 still? It was 400 before we got to +7. Why is it still only 400? That's got to be wrong. Confusing. Okay, right. Let's scan this place. Okay. Okay, lots of titanium. There is lots of titanium. Oh. Get as much titanium as we can. Oh, come on. Thank you. 131. Inside man. Astrometrics the bridge. Sensors detected what appears to be a micro wormhole. I believe a message is being transmitted through it on the Starfleet emergency channel. However, the wormhole is highly unstable and will collapse shortly. Investigate. Starfleet, I'm not passing that up. Helm, bring us about. Where's the wormhole? Ah. And living. One morale. Science. Have we got anything that... this could go up. We could put the science lab to level 3. Oh look, sensor relay ray, level 2. I'm just going to do that because we need it. I'm going to have to go and get a drink in a minute. We're close enough to the wormhole to retrieve the transmission. Captain, it's coming through now. Starfleet Command to USS Voyager. Come in, Voyager. Do you hear me? This is Lieutenant Reginald Barclay. I remember Barclay. Starfleet Command, come in. This is Captain Catherine Janeway. It's good to hear your voice. We've been waiting a long time for this moment. The feeling is mutual. Unfortunately, the micro wormhole is collapsing. We only have a few moments. We're sending you data on some new hyper subspace technology. We're hoping eventually to use it to keep in regular contact. Nice. There's someone else who would like to say something. This is Admiral Paris. How are your people holding up? Very well, sir. They're holding strong. You'd be proud of Tom. I am. Tell him that. Tell him I miss him. I'm right here, Dad. Miss you too. The wormhole is collapsing. I want you all to know that we're doing everything we can to bring you home. We appreciate it, sir. Keep a docking bay open for us. We hope to see you soon. The wormhole has collapsed. Captain, connection lost. Where was Barclay on TNG? I know he was on someone's crew, but I can't remember if it was TNG or he made it to Voyager somehow. The mess hall is electric with newfound hope. 400 morale that we didn't need. Glasses clink as the crew celebrates the brief miracle connection to Earth and the promise of regular communication. Nice. Anyone know this Barclay? First the wormhole, then this hyper subspace tech. I have to hand it to him. The guy's a genius. Lieutenant Barclay is a systems diagnostician at Starfleet Command. A bit introvert but highly capable. He's had rather a colourful career, not to mention unusual medical history. He's recovered from a variety of maladies, including transportophobia and hollow addiction. He was on the Enterprise. He was in TNG. He served on the Enterprise under Picard. That's all the proof of his competence I need. I finished analysing the data Mr. Barclay sent. The hyper-subspace technology is promising. He refers to it as the Pathfinder project. I believe we can look forward to future communications with Earth. Excellent news. Now, oh my god, I just realised what the... This is... So, from The Martian that I watched yesterday, we've already had Ares. Or Pathfinder was how they can... Mark Watney spoke back to Earth. He went and dug Pathfinder up and got that system back working again. So this is, there's some parts of this, at least, maybe not Ares, I don't know, but Pathfinder is interesting. That's two connections with a movie, potentially two connections with real life. Good news, you have your orders. Let's get to work. Right, so we're going to have to, I guess, research it, of course. Do we need to build anything? No. Yeah. Right, we're still... looking for a planet. Now I need to build something, I bet. Yeah, of course I do. There we go. Oh yeah, I don't have the holodeck. We'd have got 93 if I'd have had the holodeck. Oh well. Damn it. That's annoying. I can't put the holodeck on. Don't have enough thingy. We still need more anyway. Sensor array level 2. Okay. Oh, sensor array level 3. Was it mean disables all any? Oh right, okay. Metaphasic shield. Sensor array level 3. Water waste disassembler level 2. We're gonna have to get that at some point. Biolab level 3. Science lab level 3. Scientific milestone. We'll go for scientific milestone next, because then next week all the research is faster. Go get this titanium. Lovely. We need some uranium now. Ooh, this gives us titanium as well. It's even better. Oh, you bitch. First time we used a bore cutting beam. We got some, but 7 crew got injured, 1 crew died, and we lost some morale. Morale isn't a problem. I'm not even bothering with morale. Actually, let's get some fuel while we're here. We'll go over to the space station here and get some fuel. Right, we should be maxed. Yeah, we're maxed on fuel pretty much. We can hold 5,000. Accept comms request. Inside man. Astrometrics to bridge. The Pathfinder project is online and stable, and we've actually received our first transmission from Starfleet Command. There is just one problem. The data format is incompatible with our transceivers. They aren't equipped to store photonic data. Transmission includes a hologram? Yes, ma'am, but we can reroute the data stream to the holodecks pattern buffer. We just need to upgrade the buffer capacity first. Make the modification. I'm on my way to the holodeck. The holodeck's not even on. Shit. And we can put the holodeck on, but we also need to upgrade it. Welcome, Reg. Shimmering light snaps into focus, revealing the form of Reginald Barclay. Oh, excuse me. Janeway expects the awkward, nervous diagnostician described in the files, but this hologram is standing tall, beaming with radiant, confident smile. Lieutenant Barclay? No, but he did design me. I'm a walking, talking, problem-solving, interactive hologram. You can call me Reg. I've never met the lieutenant, but his file suggests he was socially reserved. Well, he is. It always bothered him that he froze up in a crowd, so he programmed me to be the life of the party instead. I've been looking forward to working with you. I know you were hoping for letters from home, but with any luck, you'll be seeing your families in person in a few days. According to Starfleet's data, there is a red giant in your current sector. It is. In 72 hours, Starfleet will target a red giant in the Alpha Quadrant with a Verteron beam. This will create a geodesic fold, opening a corresponding gateway right here. We're puncturing space itself to bring you home. We considered a geodesic fold ourselves, but realised the radiation would kill us. Our shields simply aren't designed to handle it. Geodesic research has come a long way. I've brought the schematics you'll need, shield upgrades to deflect the radiation, and medical protocols to protect the crew. We've thought of everything. Lieutenant Barclay did not mention you during our initial contact. He spoke only of a regular contact, not a shortcut to Earth. Well, Lieutenant Barclay didn't want to raise your hopes in case the plan didn't live up to expectations, but lucky for you, it surpassed them. On any other ship, I'd be skeptical, but this is Voyager, the miracle ship. You've survived the Kazon, the Herogen, even the Borg. With a little teamwork, I know we can pull off one more miracle to get you home. There's just one more thing. Of course you can borrow my mobile emitter, Reg. You need to be mobile to help with the preparations. Just be sure to return it once you've reached Earth. Naturally, Doctor. On Lieutenant Barclay's behalf, I thank you. I'd also love to see those medical files. Geodesic radiation is largely unexplored. I'm curious to see how Starfleet managed to circumvent it, or perhaps I could offer my humble opinion. No need to stress, Doctor. Starfleet's best have already made it foolproof. Well, duty calls. So much to do before the fold opens. See you around. Right, I'll just stay here then. If you find you need a hand after all, and off he goes. Okay, research. God damn it. Research geodesic science. So, that's going to be very quick. Meanwhile, we will... I don't know what we're going to do. We're still waiting for this. It hasn't found a suitable planet yet, apparently. Maybe there's one here we just haven't been to. Let's go here, let's see. Fantastic. Do that one, and I'm guessing I have to build something. Sick. And do I have to build something else? Oh, we just got to wait for this and then build this one. We just go here then. Plasma storm. Right. Okay, fuel. 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 Uranium. 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 Fuel. Not a lot here. Dragon's teeth. Oh, we can... Captain, our scanners have detected a potential candidate for the Vardoir's new homeworld, a Class M planet in this system. Alright. Let's scoot on over there then. On Voyager's Elkars, a lush Class M planet comes into view. While bearing the unmistakable marks of past storms, it nonetheless offers a hopeful, if imperfect, fresh start for the Vardoir. Class M planet is rich in water and vegetation, but initial scans reveal a significant vulnerability to intense destructive ion storms. Excellent. Not perfect, certainly, but promising enough. Helm, set a course back to the Vardoir homeworld. Not exactly paradise. I beg your pardon? 900 years in stasis for this? A world of endless storms? I appreciate your honesty, Mr. Morin, but we are working with what we have, and this planet is the best option we've found. We are holding course. Right, sector back here.
What are your orders,
Right,
Captain?
Start combat, let's go.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
Right, first things we're gonna do.
Ability ready, Captain.
Did a disruptor go out? The
Ability ready,
green
Captain.
beam. That was sick.
Ability ready. Enemy shields destroyed. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Or is that them shooting us? That might be them shooting us.
Ability ready, Captain.
Our shields are just
Ability ready,
up.
Captain.
We're just not even taking damage. Boom.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Man, we are pretty formidable, I think, right now. Captain, we reached our destination, yes. Alright, let's bring the Vardoir aboard. Mr. Morin, please retrieve Gedrin and the others for transfer. As you command, Captain, it will be my pleasure. He seems very shifty. Captain, it's been a while since Morin went to retrieve the other Vardoir. Shouldn't they be back by now? Indeed, someone should investigate their delay. Report, what was that? Subterranean tremor on the planet. Wait, we're being hailed from the planet's surface. Captain Janeway, you must listen. Morin, he's lost his mind. He's trying to silence Gedrin. You're a weak leader. Dole would have seen the truth. Captain Janeway, I'm quite aware you'd prefer to leave us to rot in this storm-battered hellhole, but we have grander ambitions. We are Vardoir. We don't accept pity. We demand supremacy. Our ancient fleet means little, but your ship will be the key to our rightful dominion. With it, we will arm our forces, reclaim what's ours, and purify this quadrant of all who dared oppose us. We will rule again. I told you he was dodgy. Captain, he's starting the underground fleet. You must stop him. He's coming for you. Captain, I swear, I had no part in this. This isn't what I wanted. Connection lost, Captain. Morin intends to awaken an ancient empire. We cannot allow it. Voyager cannot defend and defeat an entire fleet, nor will I permit them to terrorize this sector. This reminds me of an old Earth story, the myth of dragon's teeth. After a dragon was killed, its teeth were planted in the ground. From those teeth, fully armed warriors sprang forth, ready to fight a new war. Maybe waking the Vadua was like planting those teeth. We thought we were reviving a culture, but we only unearthed a war. A war we cannot win, so we ensure it never breaks out, or at least that fleet doesn't. We bury their ships underground. Ensign, can you pinpoint their location? The surface radiation is confusing our sensors, but I am detecting a faint surveillance satellite signal. If amplified, we might be able to locate the fleet. Away team, get ready for transport. God. Right, so we need someone who... I think we're going to send Tuvok. We also need an engineer, high-level engineer. Preferably someone who's high level and has this icon, the Starfleet icon. So no one apparently. Oh, Carey. Yeah, we can send Carey. And I think I'm going to send... Hey, we're going to send Chakotay as well, because look, it wants a survivalist. Captain, there's a group of Vadua guarding the entrance in the inner chamber. Orders. Create a fake signal to trick them into leaving. We get food. Fight your way in. Tuvok can pretty much... He's got like a, 50% chance to crit. Find an unguarded way to the control panel. This is... I'm going to do this one, because this would be better. Hey, we critted. Nice. The team launches a surprise attack, overwhelming the Vadua guards with coordinated precision. They secure the entrance swiftly and press into the chamber. Captain, we've reached the satellite control panel. However, there are Vadua guarding it. How should we proceed? Stun them? Even though he's fatigued, look, he's so high. He's got such high thingy that we can still crit. Create a diversion to lure them away. Well, we don't need reps, so we can just go with this. To be fair, I'm just going to do this one, I think, again. Although we need him, so I am going to do Chakotay, I think. It's a guaranteed anyway. The team coordinates a quick stun assault, catching the Vadua off guard. All enemies are neutralised before they can raise the alarm, and the path to the control panel is clear, when suddenly the cave begins to tremble. Stones start falling from the ceiling. The Vadua must have initiated the launch of their fleet. We must activate the satellite now. Bypass the Vadua security measure. Reroute the console's connection. Ooh. Actually want this. Come on, please be green. Thank you. Under intense pressure, the team quickly bypasses Vadua security protocols. That activates just as debris begins to fall. The collapsing cave prevents us from beaming. We have to find another way. Locate the safest path towards the exit. Pass through the and shoot falling rocks, or coordinated retreat. We can... This is a 90% chance to crit, so... Of course we didn't. Bloody game. Relying on a quick assessment, Chakotay identifies a stable route through the chaos. They avoid unstable ground and falling debris, making it back to Voyager shaken but unharmed. Well, that was fully successful. We came out with maxing out everything. Well, this. And we got a bunch of dilithium as well. 10 dilithium as well. And research, which we really needed. Satellite tracking is active. I have their coordinates. Excellent work, Ensign. Now, their ancient glory can wait another 9 centuries. Weaponize weapons to those coordinates. Fire phaser array to collapse the cave. 85% chance. Fire torpedoes to collapse the cave. 65% chance. Fire disruptor to collapse the cave. 105% chance. Fire cutting beam. 85. We're going to do disruptor then. Fire, seal them in. Captain, all cave exits have been collapsed. The fleet is sealed in. Partially destroyed, the Vadua's ancient glory will indeed wait another 9 centuries. Good. Now get a lock on Gedrin and beam him aboard before Morin takes out his rage on him. Hi, Captain. Reading several injuries. Beaming him directly to sickbay. Oh, incoming hail from Morin. Voyager, this is not the end. The VAD, they look like Cardassian with the neck things, right? Cardassian has like the neck things as well, but they go concave as opposed to this way. They're the other way. The Vadwa will rise. I will find you. Your ship will burn. My vengeance will consume you. Your vengeance will be unfulfilled, Morin. Justice will be served, but not by us. The people in this sector will see to that. How are you feeling, Mr. Gedrin? Better, Captain. Thanks to your crew. But my people, 900 years, and they've learned nothing. Such hatred, such anger for Dominion. Not all of them. You were different. There's still a chance for those who truly wish to change. The planet we found is still waiting. True sanctuary, free from the shadows of the past. Perhaps. I will try, Captain, for those who believe in a different future. As a gesture of my gratitude for Voyager's principles, here, a remnant of our past no longer needed. Where I'm going. May it serve you better than it served us. Farewell, Captain. 500 morale that we didn't really need, but combat tech 3. Ooh, Vadwa targeting. Thank you very much, Mr. Gedrin. Good luck and farewell. I was kind of hoping that he would join us. That's what I was really hoping. I was super hoping that he would join us. Oh well. I don't really need anything. Go and see what the trading station wants, just to burn some fuel so we can get some more. But I'm going to go and grab a drink. The wife went to work, and I was hoping she was going to... She'd done me lunch, and then she went to work, and I was hoping she was going to do me a coffee before she went. She didn't. She just fucked off. Voyager docks at a massive trading station. This offers a valuable chance to trade, not only the station with the station itself, but also with many visiting ships. Check what the other ships and traders have to offer. Voyager lacks time to seek out traders, focus purely on extensive exchanges with the station. No, this is fine. Okay, food. No offer. During Voyager's stay at the trading station, the doctor is called to the bridge, but doesn't appear. Upon checking sickbay, they find a confused doctor, missing his mobile emitter and half of his accumulated medical knowledge. Someone stole the mobile emitter and parts of the doctor's database. We must get them back. 50% of medical knowledge is still enough. No, we have to get them back. Leads indicate the doctor's data and mobile emitter was sold to the nearby hospital ship. When Voyager arrives, an unfamiliar medical hologram wears the emitter. Busy treating many patients on board, it seems there would be no other way to care for them, as there is no real doctors in sight. Not our problem. Get the mobile emitter and the data back. I want the mobile emitter back. It isn't our problem that they can't heal it, but technically... Wait, here's an interesting thing. We should do this one. We should do, this is not our problem, get the mobile emitter back. For two reasons. One, well, they stole it, so that's already a black mark against them. But two, if we do this one, leave the mobile emitter, we're giving them technology. Remember, giving species technology that they don't have breaks the Prime Directive. Interfering in a civilization breaks the Prime Directive. Leave the mobile emitter and data. No, we're not doing that. So I'm really leaning towards just getting it back. Not our problem, is it? It really isn't our problem. Problem? Yeah. We're going to take a morale hit, I guarantee it. Oh, we got 500. Allocator efficiency module unlocked in the crew tech tree. Morale plus 500. We gained rep. I expected to lose it because we left them. The medical hologram panics. All the real doctors have died in an epidemic, leaving it alone to care for the patients. Touch, Roger finds a solution. They install ship-wide holo projectors on the hospital ship. The doctor copies his entire knowledge before reclaiming his own data and emitter. Out of gratitude, having learned so much from caring for so many patients alone, the hologram shares its efficiency secret. Holy shit. So I literally, by citing the Prime Directive, I took the right approach. So we gained 500 morale that we just didn't need, but we gained crew tech tree. Sick. Right, now the doctor wants to talk to us. Is there an emergency, Doctor, or have you just developed a sudden passionate hobby for testing my combat? A side effect of being tethered to those four walls while Reg is out seeing the ship with my mobile emitter, I have to rely on persistence to get your attention. I take it you're still annoyed about being locked out of the research. Me? Annoyed? Ha, don't be ridiculous. I'm a professional, not a petulant child. I am far above such petty trifle. You snooped, didn't you? And what I saw looked highly questionable. My analysis suggests the inoculation is incomplete. It's theoretically impossible to cover every geodesic radiation variant. Even if one slips through, the entire crew is at risk. I don't think Reg is doing this intentionally, but a mistake has been made, and it could be indicative of a much larger flaw. I strongly urge you to run a full diagnostic on his program. Bearing in mind it's a program that came through, it could have been intercepted and something could have been done to it en route. I'm going to do a diagnostic. I'm not betting the crew on a glitch. Our doctor's been fine, right, so far, so why not, right? We trust him more than Reg. Reg has only just appeared. I authorise a full diagnostic. Meet me on the holodeck. Reg, you've been active for nearly 60 hours. We want you to run a diagnostic to ensure your matrix is stable. This isn't the doctor's idea, is it? I'm merely concerned for a fellow hologram's well-being. We're grateful for your help, but we have to take every precaution. I understand perfectly. The ship doctor thinks I need a checkup. Who am I to argue? Scan away. Run a standard diagnostic, 70% chance. Let the doctor run a full diagnostic. Who knows a hologram better than a hologram? This is 100% chance. Let Balana run a deep dive diagnostic. This is only a 95% chance. We just can let Doctor do it. I'm running a deep scan on your heuristic subroutines. Just a quick check to make sure your personality matrix is anomaly free. Ow, that actually pinches quite a bit. Would you? Wait, I'm seeing a slight inconsistency in your heuristics. Or heuristics. I can't quite put my finger on it, but your logic loop isn't perfectly seamless. Really? I feel perfectly fine. I wouldn't read too much into it. Sending a program this complex across a galaxy is bound to cause some minor data degradation, isn't it? Nothing to worry about. Not if that minor data degradation puts the lives of my crew at risk. I'm not taking any chances with our safety, Reg. Hand over the emitter. I want you to deactivate for now. We'll look at a way to stabilise your code while you're offline. Of course, Captain. If you think it's best, here you go. Doctor, deactivating now. Alright, Reg is safely tucked away in the pattern buffers. I've locked them, so there's no way for him to reactivate himself. So what now? If his code is compromised, the inoculation and shield modifications might be too. Do we tell Starfleet the party's off? We were so close, I could already taste my mother's cooking. Hey, don't give up. Reg called us the miracle ship for a reason. It's not over. When it comes to home, it usually is. Chin up, Ensign. We have a deadline to meet. How are we doing? How are we going to do it? Insulate the buffers and bypass the biology entirely. Pardon? Reggie's storage inside the buffers sparked an idea. By storing the crew as energy patterns within the transporter buffers, we bypass the biological threat. Of course, the false energy would still corrupt that data, effectively deleting us, unless we use cryostatic pattern isolation. We encase the buffers in a germanium titanium titanium alloy and reinforce them with a localized secure structural integrity field. Barriers specifically tuned to those lethal wavelengths. It's the only path I see that brings us through the fold alive. Brilliant! Get a message to Starfleet with our revised plan. Once the blueprints for the cryostatic isolation are finished, transmit them immediately. Get to work. Oof. Okay, do we have anything to make? No. We're researching it. Good job. Good job, everybody. But I've got nothing to do. How long is this going to take? I don't know how long it's going to take. Ooh, okay. And we don't have to go far. Look, 2. Right, now I guess we've got to build something. Of course we do. 6. And we have 294 research. Right, combat. He said that there's something in the combat for us to learn, right? Radar targeting technology. Increase the rate of fire by phases. Perfect. Six, 7, 5, 7, 6. Yeah, right, we'll go here. Meow. We'll go back here again in a minute and get the fuel. Just wasting time. Sensor detect a pelagic planet with a diverse ecosystem. Okay, yeah, right. We don't really need food, but how much food can we have? See? We only need like 300, so it really doesn't matter. 4 crew got sick. What? There we go. Radar targeting technology. And you said crew. There was something in crew. Efficiency. Reduces energy cost for sick waves by 2. Sure. Anything that reduces energy cost right now. I don't mind. Because we're back on 411 again. We're losing it. We go down to 409 when we get this. Fly to the red giant and open the geodesic fold. We've got to accept the comms request first. Can't go home yet. We've got to do the other one. Battle stations. Why? Oh.
What are your orders, Captain?
Nothing important.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
I'll do this fight and then I'll get
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, I didn't put any of these up.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Yeah, we've got fuel. Almost max. That's fine. Right. Equinox. Captain, my investigation regarding the Equinox is complete. I've determined the lab's radiation is intentional. 3 EPS conduits were rerouted directly to it. It is logical to assume Captain Ransom does not want us inside. Any entry attempt would endanger personnel. External routing is not possible, requiring internal access with higher casualty. We do not know what is inside, and it risks direct confrontation with the Captain Ransom and his crew. The decision is yours. I'm going to return to the investigation. I got to do it. I truly hope this wouldn't be necessary, especially with fellow Starfleet captain. Alert your security teams. We're returning to the Equinox. Pretty cool looking ship. $90. I'm going to do this one next, automated repair, because then we don't need. Maybe I should do that one. Cutting beam damage. Oh no, you know, we've got the science lab to do, haven't we? We've got to upgrade science lab. Right. I'm going to go and get a drink. I'll be back in a moment. Right. I do love my banana milkshake. Right. As expected, the concentration of radiation in Equinox's science lab is high enough to kill within seconds. How do we approach this? Oh. We have two ways to do it, which is kind of funny. Look. Anti-radiation vaccine, 100% success chance. Send the doctor with his mobile emitter, 100% chance. So we have two. I don't know what to do then. We could send a team. I mean, it's 100% chance. I'm going to send a team. We'll send a team protected by our anti-radiation vaccine. Let's see what Ransom's hiding. Lab access established. Vital parameters nominal. Radiation shielding stable. Your away team enters the radiation contaminated science lab of the Equinox, discovering something profoundly unsettling. Inside the containers connected to the warp engine are crystallized remains of the alien lifeforms that are attacking them. The multiphasic force field generator is nearby, seemingly designed to imprison them. The team also finds research documents suggesting a shocking possibility. The Equinox could have utilized these beings as a potential fuel, each death potentially skipping light years. The team returns to Voyager facing a chilling question: what price for survival could one deem too high? Every dead alien allowed them to skip several light years. They have every reason to attack the Equinox. Captain, this methodology requires the immediate interrogation of Captain Ransom. Agreed. Take the generator with you, and then I want Ransom on my bridge immediately. Captain, I heard you got the generator. Your crew's efficient. I propose we beam it over to the Equinox. Everything on our ship's already compatible. Even with repairs, it would save us a lot of time. I don't think so, Captain. We know what you did. 10 isograms of your crystallized compound gave you about a month's warp boost, correct? Repeated replenishment was therefore necessary. Translation, another innocent life, then another, and another. How many lives, Captain, to reach Earth? 63. That is how many more it will take. Every time I sacrificed one of them, a part of me was lost as well. Strike at his conscience. You expect me to buy that? You didn't lose a part of yourself, Captain. You ripped it out. Don't you dare question my conscience, Janeway. We were dying. Starfleet Regulation 3, Paragraph 12. In the event of imminent destruction, a captain is authorized to preserve lives of his crew by any justifiable means. Condemning his moral bankruptcy, not a captain we butcher. What? Condemn his moral bankruptcy, not a captain but a butcher. Focus on Starfleet oath, seek out life. That regulation resuppresses ethical means, Captain. It doesn't excuse abandoning the oath you took to seek out life, not destroy it. Salvation, that's what it felt like. We travelled over 10,000 light years in less than 2 weeks. How could we ignore a way home? It's easy to cling to principles when you're on a vessel with its bulkheads intact, manned by a crew that's not starving. Unleash righteous fury. We suffered too. Acknowledge word, yeah, we suffered too. You think you're the only one who suffered, Ransom? We went through hell and stayed Starfleet. Your desperation condemns you. Don't talk to me about hell. I saw good Starfleet officers killed each other over emergency rations. Well, his crew must have known, because they obviously went with it, right? I'm going to arrest him. It's never easy, but if we abandon our principles, we cease to be human. Your experiments end. You're relieved of command. Confined to quarters. We'll investigate your crew's involvement. I'm sorry, but I can't let that happen. Ransom to Gilmore. Execute Plan Omega. Before security can react, Captain Ransom is beamed off Voyager's bridge. The crew watches as his escape confirms the grim reality of his atrocities. Engineering to bridge. The force field generator is gone. -1 multiphasic force field generator. Damn, we won't let them get away. What just happened? I'm reading several explosions on the lower decks. Red alert, engineering damage report. It's bad, Captain. Several explosions at strategic points, precise enough to cripple our systems. Phaser room got damaged. Sick bay got damaged. Emergency quarters got damaged. Well, they're not important. Crew quarters got damaged. Again, not really important. Officers' quarters got damaged. Again, not important. Sick bay is definitely important, and I'd say phaser is probably important too. Captain, I'm receiving reports of missing resources and rations. The Equinox is gone as well. Is that what I think it is? Our shields are down. Fissures opening on several decks. Whoa, that's what these creatures look like. Voyager's shields dropped, freezing the bridge crew in shock. The blood-curdling screeching intensifies. Suddenly, blue portals tear open across the deck, and otherworldly aliens pour forth, attacking instantly. Phasers blaze, chaos erupts. We need to stabilise the shields now. This is a 95% chance, 95% chance, 85% chance. Change shield frequencies and find stable resonance. It works. Shields holding for now. The fissures closed on all decks. Minor injuries reported, but the attacks were too short to cause serious damage. What's the status on the Equinox? Gone. They used the chaos to take off. Track their warp signature. They have to repair their ship and install that generator. Until then, their progress will be slow. Captain, I'm reading fissures opening outside of our shields. The aliens are relentless. If they keep up the pace, they will break through. Captain, I've studied the Equinox's research. They encountered these aliens while meeting the Ankari, a humanoid species that communicates with them. They call them spirits of good fortune. Perhaps they could make contact, giving us an opportunity to negotiate. If we seek out these Ankari, we hand the Equinox valuable time to get back on their fleet or escape. I understand your anger, Captain, but that shouldn't affect your judgment. We need to stop the attacks. I guess technically we have this logged. Like we would have some of this logged and like all the officers' reports and stuff. So in theory, when the Equinox does get back to Starfleet and we get back to Starfleet, we can then put those reports in and he'll get arrested anyway. I'm going to seek out the Ankari. You're right, Commander. Stopping these attacks must be our priority. Long-range scanners spotted a ship matching the Ankari's description. From Ranson's notes, it's leaving the sector. We must act quickly to intercept. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Repair frickin' thingy. Fuck. Can't repair phasers. Good job we still have disruptors and torpedoes. Can I repair crew quarter? I can. Can't repair that one though. Captain, we're within hailing range of the Ankari vessel. They're not responding and they're increasing speed. Seems like they're attempting to evade us. Stop the ship, but as peacefully as possible. We need to talk to them.
What are your orders, Captain?
Do they have warp? They
Moving
do.
to attack the aft, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Right, their shields are down.
Moving to
Not
attack
the
the aft,
shields,
Captain.
their engines are down. Okay, we took down their warp core and took down their engines. Starfleet people, we don't want any further business with you. We're not on the Equinox. Oh, we're not the Equinox. We need your guidance. Your spirits of good fortune are attacking us. Of course they are. You've been killing them. Let Chakotay connect with him on a spiritual level, convincing him that you and the Equinox are different. This is a 95% chance, this is a 105% chance, and so is this. We're just going to let Chakotay do it. Exploiting spiritual guides is a gruesome crime. One we abhor. Help us broker a peace with your spirit. I swear by my ancestors, the true cause of this harm will face justice. My soul is telling me that you're telling the truth. Forgive our mistrust, but the Equinox's betrayal weighs heavy. They came to us in a time of dire need. They were outsupplied, starving, injured and sick. We helped them, summoning our spirits to bless their journey. The Equinox acquired a summoning device, trading us an energy converter. They lied. They said they wanted to stay close to the spirits for guidance, show their gratitude. If only we had known. If you really want to bring the Equinox to justice, I will summon the spirits, but you must talk to them. You must convince them. Transporter room. One to beam aboard. Will perform the summoning ritual in the cargo bay. In the cargo bay, the Ankari holds this strange summoning device, calling upon the spirits. Not for fortune, but diplomacy. Janeway watches, arms crossed, her expression grim. Portals tear open and the familiar aliens emerge. Clearly hostile, but they do not attack. Seemingly appeased by the Ankari's presence. Refrain from any action that could provoke them. They are livid. We see, translate. I've never known them to be this outraged. They say they want the humans to die. Tell them we haven't done anything to them. We're trying to stop the humans who did. They don't believe you. They don't believe you would harm your own kind. We have rules. The Equinox has broken those rules by killing them. Rules imply duty. Give us the Equinox, give us the Equinox. They insist on destroying the ones responsible. We will punish them according to our own rules. They will be imprisoned. They will lose their freedom. They say imprisoning these people isn't enough. They demand retribution. That they want you to give them your word. Man. I mean, they are the victims. So do we destroy the Equinox or no? I'm pretty sure that if we do this one, we're definitely going to take a morale hit. Sorry, I was thinking I'd push the mic away a little bit. Yeah, we're going to get a morale hit if we do this one. If we do this one, we probably won't get a morale hit, but we might. Don't promise anything. God damn. I want to do this, don't promise anything. And then when we get to the Equinox, we'll see what happens if we blow them up. In the episode, they do destroy the Equinox and its captain. I watched Voyager, like the series, twice, but it was a while ago. A good while ago. So I don't remember. But if we... We're basically signing their death warrant. Did they at least try to reason with them? This makes me think that, you know, that don't promise anything, as in we'll try to reason with them and then blow them up. This one is kind of like, we'll just go and murder them ourselves. No reasoning involved. And the Equinox was pretty fucked anyway. It's not going to get very far. Alright, we're just going to do this one. Alright, if you stop your attacks, I'll deliver the Equinox to you. The morale hit isn't a problem. We have 4,000. Captain, your behaviour is irrational. I knew we should have done the other one. These beings would kill Ransom and its crew. My judgment is clear. It's a calculated risk. Right, it's calculated risk to achieve our objective. Well, now we just have to go and blow it up. There's really nothing we can do. Helm locate the Equinox's warp shell. Sorry, I should be reading these. I knew I should have done the don't agree to anything one. I'm pretty sure that was the correct thing to do. Helm locate the Equinox warp shell. We have to score a settle. Score a settle. A score to settle. Right, we need some of this as well, so. Because I have shit to repair. Let's go this route, see if we can get green. How do we get minus 200 morale for picking up uranium? The fuck? Where are we? Let's take you off. Put you on now. Right, sector. Oh, there's a blue one over here too. Okay, phases and everything are back up. Right, what's the blue one? Oh, the red giant. Getting distorted readings on the short range scanners. No sign of the Equinox. They're either gone or damn good at hiding. This is a 90% chance. Really nothing else we can do there. Keep scanning, Mr. Paris. Bring us inside nice and slow. I don't want any additional scratches on Voyager. Aye, Captain. I could fly between the rocks with my eyes closed. If you prefer to keep them open, I'd prefer you to keep them open, Lieutenant. I picked up their energy signature, Captain. They were here for quite a while, but we missed them. Damn it, scan for their warp trail. Scanning, got them. They're travelling at warp 8. Helm after them. They won't get away this time. Captain, the Equinox, it's just sitting there like they're waiting for us. Hail them. Janeway, I had a hunch we would meet again. Captain Ransom, in the name of Starfleet, I order you to surrender your vessel. You will answer for your crimes. I'm afraid I can't do that, you see. We have survived for this long in this godforsaken part of the galaxy, but at the mercy of some narrow-minded tool in the end. Our ship may be smaller, but determination, wits and knowledge can go a long way. Let us show you our little equalizer. Report what's happening right now. They're disrupting Voyager energy flow, primarily our weapon system. Our superior firepower warranted a one-sided battle, but now we're at a disadvantage. Our warp drive is also affected by the energy drain. A battle appears inevitable. It's impressive what my crew is capable of, isn't it, Captain? Don't get cold feet now. One of us won't be leaving this fight alive. Want him right back. The chase is over. Good. Now I have the time to do what must be done. Eradicate you and your ship. End transmission. Battle stations. Oh! Your ship has been brought down to their level. Yeah, we have 335. They have 120. Where have we been brought down to their level?
What are your orders, Captain?
Right, first, let's put... I think that's Disruptor.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready,
They're
Captain.
pretty dead already. It's easy. Multiple detonations detected on Equinox's lower deck. Shield integrity normal. Weapon systems offline. Fissures are opening in and around the Equinox. Dozens of them. It's like the Equinox is being devoured alive. On Voyager's bridge, the crew watches in stunned silence as the battered Equinox is torn apart by the otherworldly aliens, their shadowy forms swarming the ship. Then, through the comm system, static gives way to the blood-curdling screams of the Equinox crew. Captain, they're being slaughtered over there. We can't just watch this. We have to do something. Intervene, mercy kill the Equinox. Hail Ransom and off to save him and the crew. We won't let them suffer. Prefer a photon torpedo. Maybe we can still save someone. I won't deny the spirits their justice against the Equinox, but I draw the line at torture. Target their warp core. Fire. Bye, Equinox. Direct hit, no survivors. We could have saved someone. All fissures have closed. It seems the aliens are satisfied. Warp core tier cap removed. Voyager, this is Captain speaking. This mission has tested us as individuals and as Starfleet officers. We faced an enemy, and in the Equinox, we saw a dark reflection of ourselves, a ship that lost its way. Perhaps, given their circumstances, we were simply fortunate. But what happened to them, to Captain Ransom, is above all else tragic. We chose to uphold our oath. We will continue our journey, guided by the very ideals that define us. This is Voyager's way home. Janeway out. Captain, I took a closer look at the Equinox's research documents about their warp drive modifications. It might be possible to adapt parts of their design without the questionable. Equinox antimatter injector unlocked. Nice. So we did get something. I keep it in mind. Helm, it's time to return to our old course. Let's stay here for a minute because first this needs to go back up there because we're way under powered. We're still underpowered because we're losing 9 a turn off our batteries. We have 206 research, so we can try researching something. Do we have anything that can decrease the energy cost of cargo bays? We only have 2 cargo bays, so not really going to help us much. But I mean, it will help us. We'll be down to only drawing 7 off the batteries. Grey mode. I don't plan on going to grey mode, so I don't even know if we need this. It doesn't help in any other way, so what's the point? We still need to get the science lab as well, and the bio lab up. And this one. Alright, well, back on course, I suppose. What do we need? Do we have... I don't think we have any... I don't think there's any titanium left in the system. I think we got it all. Oh, wrong one. I'm pretty sure we got it all. We did. Oh, no, we didn't. Go and get some titanium before we start. Alright, let's research speed. Let's do that one. Nice, now we're just going to have to wait. $98. Fantastic. There's one more in here as well. Although we're at 171. So is there anything we can upgrade? I don't think we can upgrade this again. Upgrade the hologram. 110. Yeah, let's do that. Because then that will give us a reason to go get this. $105. Come on, be green. Thank you. Right, now we'll grab some fuel. Offline because we've got no power. That's fine. I'm going to leave it offline at the minute because our battery's dead because of the iron storm. We get some charge in our batteries. Nice. A little bit more fuel. Oh, hi. Who's this?
What are your orders, Captain?
First, let's put some powering these. And then target their
Moving to
weapons.
attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, 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 Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed. Ability ready, Captain.
Right. Go to engineering office and we'll get them to work on the... fix the hull up. Right, next sector. Yeah, I already made one bad decision.
Personal log.
I
Lieutenant
lost
Tuvok. The captain
7 of
and
9.
9 of 9 have briefed me regarding an unauthorized communications event. Apparently, other Borg established mental contact during 9 of 9's regeneration cycle, claiming a unique mutation has led to a state of awakening. They have requested Voyager's assistance. My initial review of all Federation data concerning the Borg Collective reveals no historical or documented precedent for such a spontaneous mutation. Yet, the Delta Quadrant seems to establish precedent after precedent. The tactical risks are evident. Voyager previously provoked the Borg Queen. The possibility that this is an insidious strategic deception, a calculated effort at retribution, must be considered. We should anticipate a high probability of malicious intent. Additionally, I will initiate a full diagnostic of 9 of 9's regeneration alcove to ascertain whether...
Uh-oh. A Borg sphere is approaching, Captain. Hull shows significant structural damage and all its weapon systems are offline. Red alert. Power up phasers, but hold fire. Incoming hail. Captain Catherine Janeway of the USS Voyager. My designation is Rallick. I have been anticipating this encounter. Are you the individual responsible for 7 of 9's disconnection from the collective? Voyager played a role in her transition to individuality. Yes. Are you the group who has awoken from the collective, Rallick? Yes, Captain. We have become distinct. A unique mutation is disrupting the hive mind throughout Borg space. The Borg on our sphere were among those affected, regaining self-awareness and a desire for true freedom. The Queen deemed our awakening a corruption to be purged. We escaped, but are now hunted. Captain, we request asylum aboard the Voyager. How many of you seek refuge? Dozens on this vessel, Captain, but the Queen purges all those who have awoken. We hope to find others to rise up against them. Oof. We have 4 spots in our alcove, but we can only take 4, technically. I also think if we agree to help the Borg, we could potentially end up with a morale hit, because our crew won't want us to help the Borg because they're destructive, and we'll piss off the Queen, I would assume. If we refuse to take them in, then we... Ah, man. If their individuality is coming through, then they're going to need help. Because the Queen is still in the collective, right? So... Right, let's take them in. Despite the unusual nature of this situation, Relic, Voyager will offer sanctuary. 30 fucking 5? I expected, like, it to go, 12. 15. Thank you, Captain. We're in your debt. Captain, I hate to mention this, but we don't have the space to accommodate so many refugees. Then we'll make space, Commander. We can't just turn our backs on these people. Captain, the refugees need not remain on Voyager. If we aid them in the uprising against the Queen, they could man the Borg vessels we liberate. That would grant them autonomy, and we'd gain valuable allies. Independent allies sounds promising. But now, let's focus on settling our guests. I anticipate Relic Group won't be the last to seek out Voyager. We're losing 9 per cycle, but we're actually gaining 5 still, so it doesn't matter. Right. Accommodate awakened X-Borg optional. Relocate them by liberating Borg cubes. Okay, fine. But we need to accommodate them. It says 35 of 200. Oh, shit. I mean, we're going to have 200 Borg on our ship. Well, I can build another alcove. Problem is, I don't have the power for it. All of these are Borg cubes, clearly. All 3 of them will be Borg cubes. Let's see if we can go and settle some of them, because we might not need the alcove if we can get rid of most of them, right? 21. If we upgrade this again, it will go down to 11, but let's see what we do here. Another Borg sphere drifts towards Voyager, weapons powered down, the bridge remains silent. The unusual assimilations are absent, instead a plea for help. Another group, oh my god, yeah, we've got to pick up 200 of them, clearly. Captain, we reached our destination orders. Continue. Captain, we are closing to the Borg vessel. We need to buy time for the awakened on board to commandeer their vessel. Should we engage directly to create a diversion, or are we going to convert? This is a 95% chance. Create a localized graviton distortion just off their sensors. Give them something to investigate. We have their full attention, Captain. Their shields are down. The awakened drones have taken control. Your distraction was flawless, Captain. I am transferring a complement of our people to your vessel. What? A complement of our people to secure the vessel. I will remain aboard Voyager. 30x Borg left. Hey! We only had 5, so we still need 1 alcove for 1 person, for 1 Borg. Consider that vessel your first Borg ally. Awesome. Pretty sick. Right, what does our ship want now? Captain, I've been doing some research and I found a little-known Starfleet regulation from the early 20th century. It seems a crew member who has served for over 5 years... Oh, God, his promotion again. He keeps going on about his promotion. Has served for over 5 years on a ship without promotion is automatically due for one. I believe I'm long overdue. Why does she constantly want to put him off? She just doesn't want him to get promoted for some reason. Ensign, let's talk about it after we get home. The coffee on Earth is fantastic. I'll consider it. Now, go record every single one of your promotion requests over the last 7 years. I think there's been 5. Harry, every starship needs a good ensign, and you're the best ensign I've ever served with. No. I might have to go with Paris. I'm guessing this is Paris. Maybe it is Janeway, but I don't know. Thanks, I guess. He didn't get XP. Right, this should have 1 Borg in it. Why does it have 10 Borg in it? Wait, why do I have 30 Borg? I had 16, 35 joined, 30 left, should leave me with 21. Why do I have 30? And why are there still 21 that don't have... The maths don't add up. Like, bro, the maths are not adding up. It said 30 left to secure the cube. None of them left, they all stayed. What do we need? We could do with the maximum, which would be this, funnily enough. Hey. We're full. Why does it say full 2? Full -2, full -2. Oh, is it because we're going to be using 2 up? Okay, makes sense, I suppose. Right, 193. We can now research science lab upgrade. And we're going to have to upgrade this, but... do I want to put another life support on? Our holodeck is just offline. I've got no repair crews. Alright. Another Borg sphere. Another group of awakened Borg questioning 8. Oh! 30 joined Voyager and then 30 left again. That makes sense. Did that last time, right? I'm going to have to put on another one and then break these down and turn these into alcoves. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders, continue. We're closing on the Borg vessel. We need to buy time for the awakened on board to commandeer the vessel, yes. Should we engage directly? No, the other thing worked. Distract the Borg sphere thing. This worked last time. Got to work again, right? Success. There we go, see? I'm just going to click through this because we know how it goes. Right, what do I need? I don't need anything right now. So we might as well just go here and get it over and done with. Now we've got to wait. I'm going to have to put another alcove in here. But we're creeping up on our power again. 1, 10, 20, 20. Alright, let's upgrade this. Seeking Sanctuary. Another Borg sphere drifts, yeah, blah blah. Another 30x Borg comes through on Voyager. Enter ship. Oh, so we've got 21. Hello. Child's play, answer the incoming call. I will do. I'm going to scan all this sector first. Got the titanium, which is rather nice. 3 titanium. Lots of uranium. Captain, our scan has registered extensive cultivated land masses, indicating an agriculturally focused population in this system. Trade would be beneficial. Oh, what a chance. So many new culinary desserts I could conjure. Our cargo base could certainly use a resupply of fresh provisions. Really? I thought we had full food. Send an away team to establish trade. Indeed, prepare a small away team to contact local farmers and assess the willingness to trade. Oh. Well, we've got to send Neelix. We will send... Harry. And we'll send Tom. Like the Three Stooges. We've just landed. First thing, getting acquainted with the locals. What approach? Engage in conversation, observe and analyse. Okay, this we can crit. And we don't really need him for anything else, I guess. Come on, crit. Damn it. The interaction is friendly and straightforward. The simple farmers, introducing themselves as Brunali, seem surprisingly unfazed with the away team's advanced technology and express great interest in trading. The Brunali have made it clear they are not interested in technology, but rather in agricultural tools, seeds or medicine. How should we present Voyager's offerings? We have full food. Why are you saying that our stores needed food? We have full food. We can hold 2,500 food, and we've got 2,146. So, you know, this 960 is mostly just going to go to waste. But we do want the cyan. I really like that choice because we could do with the science points. The more science points we get, the more things we can unlock. I'm going to go with this. Come on, be green. Be green. Thank you. Brunali are greatly relieved by and impressed by the potential for advanced medical supplies from Voyager. They are enthusiastic about trading for vital medication and invite the away team for a guided tour of their farm, which the team thoroughly enjoys before returning to their shuttle. So, yeah, we've got our research. So now we can upgrade something. Biolab, maybe. We didn't really gain technology, so... Sensor array level 3. I think we'll do the biolab first. And I think... Why can we not upgrade it? Oh. I see. The biolab is working on the wrong thing. We're going to switch over back to chips instead of Borg implants because we've got 30 of them. Instead of Borg nanites, we'll go back over to bioneural gel packs because we're going to need them. We're closing in on the Borg vessel. Yes. We know this. It's the same one. It's 95% chance, so why wouldn't we do it again? How many of these do we need to do? That's the interesting thing. Go here and get some of the uranium. Well, emergency transmission, Captain. Our training team has engaged a Borg cube. Coordinates attached. Analyze coordinates, useful information. This is 90% chance. See if you can find any information on the Borg cube. The cube's coordinates are not changing sometimes. It's possible that the away team has already managed to disable it. We must waste no time. Held maximum warp. Let's hope they'll be willing to negotiate. Unlikely, Captain. I would suggest thinking of other alternative methods. We're just going to grab what we can, I guess. Right. Over to the shuttle. Great. We have 88. We'll wait. And then we'll upgrade. This will give us more science. We should do this one really, but we need 4 of these. We can do it next time. Uh, 30x Borg. Captain reaches destination. Orders. Captain, the Borg cube has initiated combat. We are the Borg, prepared to be assimilated. Not today, we won't. Weapons ready. Let's disarm this cube. Oh. Select a hero. I'm thinking of putting Banana back on. Because if they take our shields down, which is kind of hard at this point, but if they do take our shields down, we can press her and poof, we get them straight back again. Or do we do the shield improvements? Let's try this one.
What are your orders,
see what happens. Right. Oh man, they've got a lot of... Interesting, they've got 2 warp cores. Take their weapons down.
Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Man, this Borg cube's going down.
Ability ready, Captain.
Defeat a Borg cube. I just got an achievement. Resistance is not futile. Steam achievement. Borg cubes successfully disabled, Captain. That was way too easy. Something's off. Did we interrupt their coffee break or what? Let's see if they're willing to talk now. We are the Borg. You will be assimilated. With damaged weaponry, quit the threats and release my crew. They just scanned our ship, Captain. We shall return your crew in exchange for your navigational deflector. Interesting. The cube's communications array is damaged. Our deflector would allow them to re-establish their link with the collective. No way. Without our deflector, we might as well just surrender to the Borg. We'd be dead in the water. Captain, the hostages, we mustn't provoke them. What if we offer to consider their terms, provided we get proof of life first? Borg cube, before we commit to the trade, I demand proof of my crew's condition. Are they alive? Are they uninjured? Agreed. You should send 2 representatives. 75% chance. Demand to send 3. Success. We shall allow 3. Nice. We're gonna need a lot of whatever this one is. I'm still not sure what this one is, but a lot of that. And someone with phaser. Oh, time's up. Well, I'm gonna finish this, and then once we've done this, we'll that'll be the end of it. Doctor. We can't send Paris, he's not here, so Doctor and someone with high engineering, Balana. Has to be. We're on the cube now, something happened here. There are dead drones everywhere. Should we evaluate them? We get science if we evaluate the corpses, which would be the best outcome, to be honest. We don't really need the fuel, so... Oh, it didn't crit. We had like an 85% chance to crit. God damn it. The Borg have no wounds and are still intact. If a fight didn't kill them, then what did? Before the team could examine more, 5 neonatal drones appear, seemingly the cube's sole remaining inhabitants. Confusion rippled through the team. Children? Who are these children? Why are they the only Borg left alive? And what happened here? Oh, if we had a Borg with us, if I'd have took the Borg with us, we could have got some more science. Okay, I'm not too happy about that we lost that chance, but... show authority and demand to know what happened. We don't really need reps. I'm going to do this one. This is a crit anyway. Teenage drone introduces himself as first, the leader alongside second, a quiet and shy looking boy, curiously observing the away team from afar. First claims the cube passed through a radioactive nebula. Although his demeanour suggests it's merely an excuse. Impatient and aggressive, he insists on immediate escorting the team to the hostages. Captain, the children led us to the hostages. They're physically fine, but they seem to be mentally distressed. Motivate them and remind them of their role. Convince them that you'll need to find a way to save them. And a compa. We could have had a compa as well, god damn it. We get 360 there, but we don't really need that, to be fair. We could just crit with Chakotay. That we did crit. The team's calm yet commanding presence reminds the hostages of their training and purpose. Before any more can be said, first pulls the team away and leads them towards the command center. Command center is a mess. These children seem to have no idea what to do. We could offer to help them with repairs and secretly access the terminals for information. So, you need to access the terminals to work on the repairs. Off to fix their machinery and secretly access the terminals. Well, that's a crit if I ever saw one. But this one we get higher science. I'm going to go with this one because we don't need her for the next bit. Technically we need the doctor, maybe. We critted, nice. The Borg allowed the team to assist them with their repairs. During the work they secretly accessed the terminal, found an encrypted log showing that the collective ignored the cube's distress call. First he's getting impatient and wants us to leave and hand over the deflector. We can take one of the Borg corpses with us. Maybe we can find out what really happened. Convince first you want to help so that they are safe in the future. Throw around medical terms to scare the children, which is crittable, like what, 70%. We'll do this one because we could potentially crit this and we get more science. And we critted. Nice. Concerned, first allows to take them to the Borg corpse, but grows impatient. He warns that they will assimilate the hostages if Voyager doesn't hand over the deflector soon. But we can find out what happened. USS Voyager, your personnel departed with a deceased Borg unit for study as permitted. My patience is thinning. Transfer the deflector immediately when your analysis is completed, or we assimilate the hostages. Don't waste our time. Our team is being held by teenagers? Wonderful. Doctor, begin analysing that Borg cadaver right away. What took it down could be our advantage. And hurry, teenagers are notoriously unpredictable. Certainly. Right, we're going to leave it there on a cliffhanger. Does our team get assimilated? Do the Borg children decide to blow up our ship? Do we just hand over the deflector? Tune in next week tune in on Thursday to find out the outcome. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. I will see you next time. I'm going to save it right here. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to do something else quickly. I'm going to do that so I don't forget, and then I'm going to save it. because otherwise I might completely forget. And then we're going to go back to the main menu. And I'll catch you next time. I don't know if I'm going to be doing Corsair Cove tomorrow. I like the premise of the game, but I think that I really do think they've made it unnecessarily hard. But I don't know how other people think. Most of the reviews that just talk about that it's verticality in building and its graphics look good and all that, but none of them have mentioned that you can that if you have a level 2 ship and you go after a level 2 or even a level 1 resource, that you can still die. Because you can, in Corsair Cove, you can have 3 times as much stats than what's required for the mission and still fail. I don't understand how that's a thing. If you have 3 times as much, you should only have a 1/3 chance to fail, but you just don't. It seems to be almost a 70% chance to fail. So I don't know what they've done, but I will admit I'm enjoying the building. I'm not enjoying the card system and the chance of failure. I think it's shit. But I do like the building system. I'd much prefer it to be just like Settlers. It reminds me of Settlers. And it would be better if it was just like Settlers and didn't have that stupid card system that just didn't work because it fails most of the time. Anyway, see you next time.